Time is running out as Fortnite's end of season live event is about to kick off, and behind it is Megalodon with his brand new Mythic Nitro minigun and a mysterious wanderer whose identity we'll be uncovering in this video. But what exactly do they have planned for this huge live event? Well, we're about to take an early look. Starting at Redline Rig, where right here Nitro is quite literally being pumped out of the ground within the Fortnite map. And since the very beginning of this Fortnite season, giant pipes have been added that connect all the way from Redline Rig, heading all the way over to a very specific location. You may remember at the beginning of the season, there was not very many pipes ready. However, as the season has been unfolding, these pipes have been gradually built further and further and further, and are now fully connecting all the way over to a very, very important location, which we'll see the very start of this season's end of season live event. It is, of course, none other than the Megalodon Leviathan ship all the way over at Beachhead. Within these pipes themselves, once fully connected, and currently we are at the very final stage, where this final piece will bring Nitro from Redline Rig into Megalodon's ship. Once connected, you can see that these pipes will lead all the way over to a fuel tanker. And on the ship right now is a giant fuel gauge that will slowly start filling up, leading towards Megalodon's giant live event plans. But why does his ship need fuel? What is he going to be doing? Well, we can actually hear it from Megalodon himself. Take a listen to this audio line that will soon be added to the game.
My Leviathan is refueled with nitro. It will tear through this island with its teeth. It will blacken the sky, rend the beaches in two, and devour your pathetic little cities.
That's right, Megalodon plans on powering up his ship and literally driving it through the Fortnite island. This is backed up when you talk to Persephone as Megalodon. She says, I'd like to see you try and drive your ship all the way through the River Styx, which is the green underworld water. And then he continues to say,
You will not stop me. I have been assured of this by a wise friend.
Meaning he's got help from a mysterious wise friend whose identity we'll be uncovering later. But the big question is, where is his ship going to be going through the island? Where's his final goal? And can we even stop this from happening? Well, throughout this season, we've had multiple mini live events, with the arrival of Pandora's box coming out from a giant lava hand within the Fortnite island that kicked off the arrival of literal gods onto the Fortnite map. But after we managed to successfully defeat Zeus, the Pandora's box got struck by lightning from atop of Mount Olympus, and this event triggered the Wastelanders coming to the island because they have a goal of stealing the Pandora's box after seeing the power that's within inside it, which is exactly where Megalodon wants to drive his ship towards. With that event, it triggered the arrival of the Wastelanders that were attracted to the Fortnite island, and as a result brought this season's 3 bosses: Ringmaster Scar at Nitro Dome, Machinist at Redline Rig, who's taking that Nitro and feeding it into Megalodon at Brutal Beachhead. And their goal is simple: to power up Megalodon's ship, drive it through the island, and rip Pandora's box back out so they can take all the power for themselves and unleash even more evil. But for this to happen, the Nitro fuel gauge needs to be fully filled up at the ship, and at the very same time, that Nitro fuel will allow Megalodon to get access to his Nitro Mythic minigun that he'll be using in his very last stand in this end of season event. But the question is, what are we doing to stop this from happening, and who is this mysterious character that's helping Megalodon, and when can we use this Nitro Mythic minigun? I can actually show you it in action, but before I do, a friendly reminder that if you go to the item shop and type in code ALIA, click the search button so a green tick appears, and then click cancel, you'll get a free reward that's only available for a limited time. So if you haven't already, enter code ALIA, claim your free emoticon, and don't miss out as we don't know how long this will work for. Thank you everyone that does it. But what about this minigun? We actually saw it as early as is the start of this season, within the trailer being used by Megalodon as he slides along the floor. The only thing is, he hasn't been able to access it yet because he needs that nitro power, which will be coming from Redline Rig to his ship and filling up that gauge until the ship is fully powered and ready to go. And will also be powering up his minigun, available for him to have a brand new mythic on the map. But if we can take him down, we can use this new mythic for ourselves. But for that to happen, we're going to need a little bit of help. Well, in this season, you may have noticed that some of the Society members have come back to the island. During the fight against Zeus, on this loading screen, it was thought that maybe a lot of the Society members ended up getting killed. Thankfully, this was not the case, as Oscar is on the island here at Classy Court, and as we know, we can get his awesome mythic shotgun. But Nisha has recently returned and available to find at Lavish Leia right now on the island. And if you talk to her, she reveals that she wants to help us and Hope, who is also on the island, help defeat and stop Megalodon's plans. It was initially Valera that actually brought Pandora's box to the island, unleashing all of the evil into it. And despite Hope trying to stop her, she's willing to look past her mistake and gather the Society together so we can all stop Megalodon literally destroying the island itself. If you've been completing Hope's story quest this season, a ton of information has been explained that reveals so many secrets and so many information about what's going to be happening next in Fortnite. If you haven't done them, don't worry, I'm here to explain what's going on. As both Hope and Jones have been collecting 4 Pandora gems, which she's been collecting within her little hideout on the Fortnite island. The first gem was stolen from Brutal Beachhead after uploading information from Redline Rig. The second gem was found at Nitro Dome, where we had to impress Ringmaster Scar with some card tricks to receive it. The third gem was from Peabody, believe it or not, who gives you a bunch of random mechanical tasks before gifting you the other gem. And the fourth and final gem was found in Megalodon's secret stash, which we accessed after damaging him and getting access to his map. So after stealing these gems from the Wastelanders that came to the island and placing them all together, Hope reveals some huge information. The Wastelander warriors were planning on using these gems to get access to Pandora's box, and when we stole all 4 of them, Hope got a vision, and she found out that Megalodon will soon be working with the Wanderer for his final giant mission of powering his ship and getting access to the Pandora's box. That means the friend has assured Megalodon that his plan will work is none other than the Wanderer, the mysterious character that can be seen around the island, that disappears when you get too close, and has a mysterious identity that I think I've managed to uncover. As the Wanderer's location is constantly updating this season, getting closer and closer to Brutal Beachhead as he's making his way over to Megalodon himself. Megalodon shares a bit of information about the Wanderer, saying that our puny minds cannot comprehend who he is, and that not even Megalodon has seen his face. But if we talk to Magneto, the secret character for this season, he gives us mega valuable information, describing the Wanderer as an impending evil. And during Magneto's quest, there's a point in which we actually have to configure the new Stark Industry Rift beacons that have randomly appeared across the island. This means that Magneto knows who the Wanderer is, it has a connection to these Marvel-themed Rift beacons, and those 4 gems that we've just mentioned actually have names behind them that reveal the Wanderer's secret identity and even more information about the next season. As the 4 gems switch between different constellations, one for Hope, which is the literal hope that our island doesn't get destroyed, and an actual nod to the fact that Hope has helped us try and defend it. Ghost, a reference potentially to the literal Wanderer, who is a ghost character that when you get too close, literally disappears. A sword, potentially referring to the Marvel entity Sword, who includes members like Spider-Woman and Beast. And as we know, the next season will be Marvel themed. This is our first in-game teaser, slowly hinting at the huge big collaboration of Marvel characters that will be coming to the island soon. And the 4th and final constellation is none other than Doom, who, thanks to the leaked roadmap of what's going to be happening for Fortnite and for the rest of the year, we know that Dr. Doom will play a big part in the next Fortnite season. Doom is literally right in front of our faces through this season's story quests, and I believe that under the Wanderer mask is none other than Dr. Doom himself, who's secretly planning his own malicious, evil plans and controlling Megalodon to power back up his ship to drive through the island to only steal the Pandora's box from the Wastelanders as soon as he gets the chance. With this season's final final update just around the corner, adding in the final piece of the pipe to power up the ship, the ability for us to take the Mythic Nitro minigun from Megalodon and use it ourselves. This live event is getting closer and closer to happening. You need to subscribe so you don't miss a single thing, as this is going to be absolutely crazy. Whilst we wait for the update to drop, click on screen here to see my entire family controlling multiple games of me playing Fortnite. Hope you enjoyed this video. The live event's going to be crazy.